So is there a simple process that we can go about to do annual business planning? Well, the good news is there is. Welcome into the Business on Purpose platform. Make sure to go check us out at mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy. We have got a powerful, healthy business assessment there. Many business owners want to know, hey, is my business healthy? We've got this great assessment. It actually gives you a score and some next steps that you can take. mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy. We have massive expectations at the end of a year, headed off into the wild optimism of what a new year might bring, whether it's new products or opportunities, new revenue goals. And then we look up and it's March or June or August. And then we do it all over again, hoping that we'll take it more seriously next year, but never stopping to make the time. Notice that word, make the time, to give next year the pre-planned attention that it both needs and deserves. It would be silly for us to show up to an event and the organizer welcomes you to the event with this statement. Hey, folks, thanks for coming. Although this date snuck up on us and we sort of just woke up to the reality that you all were coming today, we really are hoping to make this a great event and glad that you're here. So let's make the best of it. You would be infuriated. You'd be so frustrated. All of the time, the attention, the anticipation, the investment that it took for you to attend that event, and the event organizer or the planner treats it as not really a big deal, and they're not prepared. This is how many of us live our year to year, on the year-end treadmill that methodically and non-dramatically waltzes us into a next year, a new year, hoping it will be better, but knowing that we did not put in the pre-planned work to ensure that better will happen. So how can we ensure that we take advantage of the freshness of a new year and launch into the optimistic 12 months, having laid the groundwork aligned with a vision of what we see? So let's talk about 4 steps to building an annual business plan. First, you've got to make the time. I'm going to use that word again. You have to make the time. Well, I just can't find the time, or I don't have the time. The reality is that we all have the time. But you will never make the time if you don't first go and find the time to make. We all have time, and we all have a choice in how we spend that time. Spend time. Think about those 2 words, spend time. Time is a non-renewable currency. Money is renewable, believe it or not. Some of us don't think it is, but it is. Time is not. You have a finite amount of time, which makes the value of that currency wildly expensive. The tasks that you constantly get caught in, are they worth the value of the currency of your time? You have the time. You must now make the time you have to prioritize planning for the time that's coming. Make the time to plan. Schedule it in your calendar. Communicate it with your team and clients and customers. Yes, they will appreciate the intentionality. The second of those 4 steps, to spend the first part of your annual business plan on the vision of your business. There are 3 elements that will provide clarity in your vision, so you and everyone else knows where the business is headed. Remember, wisdom tells us that where there is no vision, people scatter. So let's follow the ancient Jewish wisdom to write the vision down so that those who read it may run. You should have a written vision detailing the snapshot of the future of your business. And with that vision should also come an annual letter that brings clarity to yourself, to your team, and to any stakeholders and friends that you have. The best example of an annual letter is the 1997 Amazon shareholder letter from the pen of Jeff Bezos. It's powerful and it's filled with vision. Just search it, you'll be able to find it. Write an annual letter each year so that you have a vision template of what is coming, along with a chronicle of what has been. It's powerful to go back and to read what you were thinking back then. The third element of your annual business plan should be the second part of that plan, and it's the financial preparation of your business. Every business will be served well by subdividing their bank accounts so that revenue that flows in may be allotted to its appropriate destination: profit, cost of goods, materials, taxes, compensation, operating expenses. Financial planning comes with time spent on subdividing the infrastructure that holds your cash. Also, every business ought to have a simple dashboard that tracks the ABCs of the business: cash accounts, bookkeeping like receivables, payables, and customer metrics. Accounts, bookkeeping, customer metrics. Things like leads, touch points, however you measure customer engagement. No business is complete without a simple budget. And I mean simple. A best practice is to go back and review the last few years of your business profit and loss statements and review the cost codes or categories. Evaluate your various expense categories, update where necessary, and then begin to apply anticipated dollar projections to each one based on the vision of the business and where you see it headed in the upcoming year. See how all these go together? The fourth and final step of proper annual business planning is your own personal preparation. How is your personal estate set up? Yeah, I said it, that big word, estate. Do you have the legal instruments in place you should have? Written agreements, contracts, powers of attorney, wills, trusts. Have you met with an attorney to go over a list of legal instruments that will help protect you and your business in the coming year? The same holds true for insurance. I know, we don't like to talk about it, but are you overinsured? Underinsured? Have you had an insurance advisor walk you through your insurance options, your needs, and future realities? Personal preparation culminates with an exercise we call the financial barn. A storied exchange took place between a sage and a wealthy man. The wealthy man was bragging about the growth of his farm and how the yield on his crops grew exponentially, requiring him to either put it to use, give it away, or build bigger and bigger storage facilities. So, what did the man decide? Well, he decided to increase his own real estate portfolio with more storage barns where the produce would sit. In his mind, he thought, I'll have plenty, so I can eat, drink, and be merry. The sage responded to the man, you're a fool, because tonight you're going to die. And what will happen to your stuff? It's not wrong to save and store, and it's also not wise to hoard up and build bigger and bigger barns to hold more and more stuff. A proverb says, in the blink of an eye, wealth disappears, for it will sprout wings, and surely it will fly away like an eagle. It's Proverbs 23:5. A financial barn simply outlines the size of your barn for the upcoming year, and anything more than that is given away or sold off. It's a powerful exercise of generosity, contentment, and taking care of what we have. With these 4 steps of an annual business plan, you make the time, cast the vision, set the budget, and ensure the integrity of the business that you are building. Owning a business is a powerful gift and a burdensome responsibility. We must treat it as both. At the time of this recording, the entire Business on Purpose business owner community is about to embark on what we call 2022 Prep Week. It actually happens every year. Will start happening every year. Well, every business owner will begin to prepare for the upcoming year and will walk through these categories as a community of owners over a 3-day period, 2 hours each day of uninterrupted, distraction-free time to invest in the planning of their business. Hey, make sure to go check us out, mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy to determine the health of your business.